boy JTMM, aka just 10 more minutes, aka the frickin' 10, back with another video. This time with Sabaton and No Bullets Fly. This is one that's I chose because I've seen a lot of comments with this one in particular, along with, I think it was a Christmas truce. So I went with this one first. This one was interesting because normally when I go in and I do a search for lyrics, I'll just go into Google and type the name of the song and lyrics. And then Google gives me, Music Match or whatever it is, or whatever website they're crediting, they'll display the lyrics right there. I don't need to go any farther. This one was interesting because it only gave the link to the lyric video and then one or two other sites like Genius, which for non-American bands, I've had a problem with the translation. So I didn't necessarily want to go to that one. So the next one was the Sabaton fandom website. And so I clicked on it. And thinking I was just going to get the lyrics, I was surprised. I got this big, long story with the history of the song, talking about the pilot and kind of the story that the song is portraying with him, not shooting down the damaged plane, etc. So this is kind of one of the first songs I've reacted to where I already know what it's about. So I just like to be upfront and honest, so I don't, give some fake reaction of whatever. I haven't watched the video. I haven't read the lyrics yet. I've got them up over here. So I'm interested to see how they turn that story into music, which with the previous stories, they've done an amazing job with. So with that being said, there's only one thing left to do. Let's switch it up and give it a listen. All right, I'm ready.
It's December the 20th, 1943, and in the freezing air, high above Germany, Second Lieutenant Charles Charlie Brown is at the controls of his B-17F, the old pub. At 11:30, approaching the target of the Fokker-Wulf plant near Bremen, the pub is rocked as 4 explosions go off right in front of the B-17. A cry comes across the intercom. "We're hit!" In the plexiglass nose, a huge hole had been made and icy cold wind was being blown inside, making freezing conditions for the crew. Engine 2 had been hit, and co-pilot Spencer Pinky Luke let out an expletive as he noticed a huge hole in the right wing. Releasing their bombs over the factory, the crew turned to the north, planning to head over the coast, then turn west for home. With one engine out and engine 4 now faulty, the pub started to fall back from the formation with another damaged plane. Sam Blackie Blackford in the bull turret watched as it disappeared into a cloud bank. There was an orange flash in the cloud. "Bandits!" Eckie shouted as 5 BF-109s streaked from the cloud bank. Then another cry. "Bandits!" as 8 FW-190s were spotted in formation ahead of the pub. Sergeant Bertram Frenchy Coulomb in the turret shot the 190 out of the sky. The navigator, Al Doc Sadek, took out the second. Pinky reported that engine 3 had been hit. That left just one engine at full power. The BF-109s attacked the pub from behind, swarming all over. But due to the cold wind running through the pub, most of the guns were frozen. In a turn now, the pub was repeatedly hit, taking extreme damage and killing the tail gunner. A shell penetrated and exploded near the waist gunners, injuring the crew and creating a huge hole. The oxygen supply was taken out and the pub spun towards the ground. With the crew unconscious due to lack of oxygen, the B-17 fell for 4 miles. Charlie started to come around and grabbed the controls, pulling back as the plane continued to fall. 5,000 feet, 4,000 feet, 3,000 feet. Just moments from hitting the earth, the plane pulled up, almost scraping the trees as it did.
Okay, I just snapped out of it for a second because I didn't realize. I was gonna say I didn't realize I was watching a music video. I thought I was just watching, an animated documentary there for a second. Okay, that was really cool. We haven't even gotten to the song. We're 2 minutes and 26 seconds in. Animations were awesome. And the storytelling itself, right? I mean, I as I mentioned earlier, I kind of read through what was on the fandom. But the way that they put this entrance in, where it's, I would assume it's leading up to the song, Obviously, you know, from reading it, I understand what happens. But just that storytelling at the beginning, right? They don't necessarily have to do that. Because you could start, you know, with the bomb plane, with the bomber and it being damaged already, and you could start it. But to give that background of it is really, really cool. So let's see where it keeps going.
So hurry up, rearm and refuel. But through the bomber's damaged airframe, see wounded men scared to the bone. Look to the right and then look again. I see the enemy in the eye. No bullets fly, spared by his mercy. Escorted out of harm's way. Fly, fighting fair is the code of the air.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Fascinating. I mean, you know, the animation. This is a you know, with the technology of today to create animation, right? This one's simple to today's standards, but it's so dang effective. I mean, just the visuals alone, right, of him switching and, you know, not knowing, okay, is he gonna attack? Is he escorting? You know, not being able to communicate that way, and you know, you saw him turn the gun, right, and I'm kind of lifting him out of the way. I mean, that's just brilliant. And we haven't even gotten to the lyrics yet. From down below, an enemy spotted. So hurry up, rearm and refuel. But through the bomber's damaged airframe, see wounded men scared to their bone. Look to the right and then look again and see the enemy in the eye. No bullets fly, spared by his mercy. Escorted out of harm's way. Fly, fighting fair, it's the code of the air. Brothers, heroes, foes. And then they go in to this just powerful chorus that I absolutely love. Killing machine, honor in the skies. B-17 flying home. Killing machine, say goodbye to the cross he deserved. He risked his life 2 times that day to save an unknown enemy. Escort to safety out of the kill zone, a short salute, then departed. And then they repeat, fly fighting fair, it's the code of the air, brothers, heroes, foes. I mean, you know, with the Bismarck riding the ships and all that, it was great. And Stormtroopers was great. And then the concert. Holy hell. These guys are so brilliantly talented. You know, the lyrics are not these complex lyrics. They're very straightforward, and they're not long, right? When I first pulled up the lyrics, I was like, okay, is that all of them? But then you start getting enthralled in the story itself and the visuals, and nothing else is needed from a story perspective, right? I mean, it tells the story. Let's see where it goes. It's brilliant. Great animation right there.
The story was kept secret until 1986, when Brown started the search for the German pilot who had shown mercy on that December day all those years ago. In 1990, Brown received a letter from a man named Stigler, who was living in Canada. Stigler explained that he had been the pilot of the German fighter who had escorted Ye Old Pup. This video is of their first meeting.
Franz?
Okay, I gotta stop it there for a second, just catch myself, because, you know, it's an animation, but you think about those pilots, right? Both that one that was flying back damaged, right? That Charles Brown was piloting, and you know, first to make the harrowing escape of death from that first part as the bomber was going down, you know, and somehow making it back up and being able to survive that, right? And then just seeing this, you know, you've kind of cheated death, you know, you cheated death from them shooting you down and killing you instantly in the plane, and then you cheated death by, you know, pulling up at the last second and getting, you know, being able to reclaim some altitude, and then just what that sinking feeling had to be, seeing that other fighter come in, right? And then just kind of that standoff and not knowing what was going to happen, you know, and then that salute, right? That's where it was just like, holy hell. And then they met. Oh, I just got to get it together. All right, let's watch.
What were your feelings when you met again for the first time?
I was so happy as we met that I clapped him and hugged him. It wasn't easy.
The fact that he risked his life really in many ways, and I wrote him in a letter. I said, if you made a habit of feeling sorry for bomber crews flying up alongside them, I am sure that you were shot down many times. But it was not only the audacity that he came up to us and then recognizing the threat. If someone had seen him and reported him, it could have been a death sentence.
Yep. Franz gifted Charlie a book, and inside the inscription read, "In 1940, I lost my only brother as a night fighter. On the 20th of December, 4 days before Christmas, I had the chance to save a B-17 from her destruction. A plane so badly damaged, it was a wonder that she was still flying. The pilot, Charlie Brown, is for me as precious as my brother was. Thanks, Charlie. Your brother, Franz." In 2008, within a few months of each other, the two firm friends went on their final journey. Franz Stigler never got the Knight's Cross, but as he always said, he got something better.
Hi, my name is Jovita Tan Stiegler. I would like to thank Sabaton and your song, No Bullets Fly. Because of this, the story of my father will live on. See you on your next concert tour. Safe journey, gentlemen, and again, thank you.
Okay, I'm waiting till the end. Okay. You always say wait till the end. Okay. Oh my God. That, again, war is such a crazy thing, right? Because you know, during this time, and people have mentioned about the draft, and you know, a lot of these soldiers, if not all of them, went because they were drafted in and told they had to, right? And you know, being forced to go in and take other people out that you don't even know. And I understand that's, war. Um, but to see that one sign of compassion and the story last for so long, especially during such a dark time, is just awesome, right? And them getting to meet, that's the part that's really cool. And then I guess that was the grandson that heard it. I think that's what I read. It was the grandson or a family friend heard it. Or yeah, he said mom. So that was, yeah, his grandson. And then meet the band was just spectacular. Let me compose myself for a second here and I'll switch it back and give you my final thoughts. So there's times in music when a song gets to you, right? And it can be for many different reasons. Something you're going through, or just something that connects you to the song, or just a song's ability to grab you. The visual, I'm sitting here trying to think, okay, if I would have just heard the song, right, it wouldn't have hit me as hard. But when you see the visual of, just how badly the plane was damaged and the pilots, kind of looking in each other's eyes, and you just get that significance of what this man was risking in order to, save something and save something greater than him. That gets you. And then to meet and, just understand that connection, and those two are the only one that really know, the look in each other's eyes and what each other was thinking, right? And I think that's just what makes it so powerful. And these guys just put a song together that was absolutely brilliant. I mean, I'm a fan, right? I mean, the music itself, the melody was great. The way that it was like Killing Machine, right? And you had those powerful vocals, and then Honor in the Skies, and then B-17, and just that power vocal. Yeah. And then, said goodbye to the cross he deserved. And I didn't understand it until obviously the Knight's Cross, right? And that was just, that's the other part, right? It was kind of the realization of what this guy truly gave up and what he risked with execution. If anybody would have witnessed that or seen that, they could have shot him down and gone about their business, right? And said, look, this is what he did, but they didn't. So brilliant song, brilliant music, the animation, hats off to them doing that. I look forward to more Sabaton. I really, really do. And there's more coming this week. It'll be both today, Wednesday, and Friday as well. But until then, let me always do the shameless plug. If you like the video, leave a comment, hit that like button. I appreciate those greatly. And if you like the content I'm putting out, hit that subscribe button. YouTubers always talk about the subscribe button, and they'll go look at the statistics that so many percentages aren't subscribing. I don't worry about those, right? I do like seeing my subscribers climb. It's why content creators put content out there. But I value the people that have taken the time to hit the subscribe. So if you've hit it, I appreciate you greatly. Keep those requests coming in. I've got time to record this week upon my busy schedule. I've taken this week off to kind of relax and decompress from, my wife having her surgery and helping her, throughout the day, on top of work and picking up the kids. So I'm going to be recording quite a bit this week to kind of build up this library that I can release. So please keep those requests coming in. Let me know what Sabaton song next. I think it's Red Baron was the one I was going to do next. I know that Floor sings on Christmas Truce on one of them. I'm holding that one off a little bit because just something about that just says it's going to be emotional. So I'm holding off on that. But as always, my friends, please remember, if someone asks you to stop what you're doing, don't ask for 1, don't ask for 2, and certainly don't ask for 5. Someone asks you to stop what you're doing, always ask for just 10 more minutes. I'm JTMM. I'm out.